I'm Sarah Elder, and I'm the founder of Piped. Piped is a tool that actually translates your work experience into competencies. So that's the skills, knowledge, and behaviors that we use every day in our work. The primary problem that Piped is solving is helping professionals with their credentials and designation. So to obtain a lot of credentials, you need to demonstrate competency. And the applications are long and difficult, people get stuck. Think about it when you go to write a resume or do your year-end performance review. That's the type of information you're actually trying to share. And so I'm working to help people gain that insight into themselves and their careers. The reason I wanted to join Platform Pre-Accelerator is that in 2026, I decided this business needs to have a strong direction and have some momentum by the end of the year. I've been working on the project for a couple of years and I stalled out for a little while. I made a lot of mistakes and struggled and reiterated on what I was building and how I was approaching it. And I decided to really commit and double down on what I wanted to build. And I wrote like a list. So I could keep trying to get my list done on my own, or I could join this program with coaching, sessions, everything I needed to actually get my list done, but with help. For free. It was a no-brainer for me to apply, and I was so excited to get in. The biggest impact of this program, it's so hokey, but it taught me to believe in myself. I know that sounds silly, but my business, my idea has really two ways it could take. I could have a small business that, thrives and maybe I have 1 or 2 employees. Or there's a way I can take this business and have a startup, a real startup, a fundable, scalable business. And towards the beginning of the program, this is actually the only mistake I really think I made. I still was treating my idea like the small business and that the startup was still a dream. I had to kind of go back and really reflect on how I was approaching the program itself. Once I doubled down and got the confidence of all the validation and the feedback I was getting on my idea and my concept, that made me realize that the startup opportunity is there. The potential really is there. With a bit of that confidence, I changed my strategy and now I'm moving in such an incredible direction. The outcomes of the actual program were very useful. It's all real work that I'm gonna keep building on, but the change in myself and the strategy behind my business was the best outcome I could have asked for, and it wasn't what I thought I was gonna get out of it. What's next for Piped is I've just launched a new product for professional engineers, and I want to get that into as many people's hands as possible. I have a lot of ideas and I'm interested in finding other things that are just going to help me grow and move fast.